Hello everyone, good morning. I trust God you are all doing well. We thank God for the gift of life, and this morning being the 5th day of February 2024, I bring to you the Punch newspaper and the Punch Sports Extra. I will be sharing with you the headlines I am seeing here today because it's worth knowing. Thank you so much for always watching my videos. I sincerely appreciate you all. I am your girl Blessing Akan, and if you are watching on YouTube, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are yet to do so, and turn your notification bell on for you to always be notified when I upload a video like this. If you are watching on TikTok, please give me a follow and give this video a thumbs up, all right, for more insights. Thank you so much. And our big news today from the Punch newspaper is kidnapping epidemic, fundraising for ransom persists. Ekiti-Pupi's families pay 15 million naira. And the writer says victims, relatives, friends, neighbors raised ransom, school driver killed. Another writer says kidnapper slash slain Kwara monarch widows ransom to 40 million naira, suspects arrested. That story is on page 2, 25 and 28 of the Punch newspaper this morning. Again, we have another story here which says NAFEM dollar supply rises by 180% as bank sells $444 million. That story is on page 29 of the Punch newspaper. Again, we have another story here which says federal government state debts near 107 trillion naira, falls raises loans. That story is on page 30 of the Punch newspaper this morning. Again, we have another one here which says Tinubu Obasanjo war leaders mourn Namibian president. That story is on page 22 of the Punch newspaper. Again, we have another one here which says power generation crashes to 59 MW as grill collapse again. That story is on page 29 of the Punch newspaper this morning. Again, we have another one here which says NSCDC trains vigilantes to secure 821,000 vulnerable schools. That story is on page 7 of the Punch newspaper this morning. Again, we have another story here which says 10 hospitalized as police cult groups clash in Lagos schools. This is a sad one. The story is on page 4 and 5 of the Punch newspaper this morning, and these are the headlines we have from the Punch newspaper. So I go straight to the Punch Sports Extra, and our big news here today is this man is on fire. The story is on page 2 and 7 of the Punch newspaper. Again, we have another one here which says Osimhen aging closer to Arsenal move. That story is on page 6 of the Punch Sports Extra. Again, we have another one here which says St. Tons down Baka. That story is on page 3 of the Punch Sports Extra. Again, we have another story here which says Williams rated best penalty saver. That story is on page 7 of the Punch Sports Extra. Again, we have another one here which says Gunners blow title race open. That story is on page 8 of the Punch Sports Extra. Again, we have another one here which says Pesiro demands more goals. That's the reason page 2 of the Punch Sports Extra. Again, we have another one here which says Odegbami predicts Nigerian Ivory Coast final. It's alright, that story is on page 2 of the Punch Sports Extra. Again, we have another one here which says Bafana won't lose focus against Nigeria, says Bruce. That story is on page 2 of the Punch Sports Extra. Again, we have another one here which says Nigerian begins training ahead of IHF tourney. That story is on page 6 of the Punch Sports Extra. And these are the headlines we have here from the Punch newspaper and the Punch Sports Extra, and I felt it is very important to share with you as usual. Thank you so much for always watching. God bless you. Bye bye. See you on my next review.